And I did, in fact, grow up in a family of secrets. My parents were dazzling, brilliant, I was going to say devastatingly articulate people, and I think that word is correct because they could slash you up one side and down the other. They were people who loved language, whose religion was language, and you could have had a transcript of dinner table conversation at our household, and it would have been a pretty good reading. But in all the conversations about art and music and politics and religion and sex even, there remained one topic that was never mentioned in our home, and that was the fact that every night my father got drunk, and every morning we pretended it never happened. And so I will add another element that I think is a theme of my books, and that is shame. Shame sometimes not for the things of our own doing, but for the secrets of others that we feel an obligation to protect. And I lived with this kind of double life. There was the picture that we presented to the world of who we were. And incidentally, that was very much the picture that I presented in that first article, the irony of whose title I totally missed, An 18-Year-Old Looks Back on Life. That was me, the good girl, the youth spokesperson of 1972, giving the official version of my growing up, in which a few key elements were notably lacking. Not only the fact of my father's drinking. I actually thought that I was the only person in the world whose father got drunk. And that's one of the things that happens when you keep secrets. You don't know that everybody else also has those secrets. So you're isolated and alone and ashamed. I did not include in my original story in the New York Times the fact that at the time I was writing that story, I was suffering from pretty profound eating disorders. The word anorexia was really not known in 1972. Or that I had struggles with my mother, struggles with my sister. Kinds of, and I'm not seeing anybody fleeing this room in horror as I say these things, because one of the many differences between me at 18, when I was so shameful and so fearful of somebody finding out my secret, and me at 61, is that I now know, and it's actually publishing my work and sharing my secrets over the years that has confirmed this and emboldened me to tell them and to talk about them and to shine a light on them. I know that everybody has those shameful secrets. And the more we bring them out into the light, the less shameful they become because we share them.